Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another little episode of Liv's Thoughts. Today, we wrote down notes. Let's go. We are going to be talking about not thinking and just doing. I feel like more people need to just do things that they want to do and not think about them so much. Let me see where I want to start with this today. Social media, shall we? Social media influencers make people think that everything you do needs to be perfect and done well and look aesthetic and look pleasing, whatever. We as a society, let's start there, need to get off of social media. Even though I'm literally talking on a social media platform. I don't think YouTube's social media, though. Let's be for real. Comment below. Do you think YouTube is a social media? Yes or no? Because I don't think so. I just think it's a entertainment platform. But anyways, I digress. People make us think that in order to have hobbies, they need to be good. I've talked about this so many times with art. You do not need to be creating good art to make art. Let me show you, for example. Sorry, I was just eating. This sweatshirt. I made this, guys. I sewed this. It's not beautiful, but I'm going to still wear it because I made it. I put effort into it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't really care. I took time to make it. It doesn't need to be that good. I also have a star on this pocket, too. Fun. Anyways, but I had an idea in my brain. I executed it. I made 5 sweatshirts that look like this. And when I get good, I'm going to start selling them because I really like this idea. But things take time. TTT, again, on my hand. Things take time. If you're trying to get good at something, it will take time before you get good at it. But you have to be a beginner at stuff in order to start things. And when you are a beginner at stuff, I think that this is a huge telling sign of not only character, but how you handle things in your life. When you are not good at something right away, do you put it down or do you try again? And I want you to notice next time you try to do something for the first time ever in your life, notice how you react if you're not good at it. Do you get mad? Do you get frustrated? Or do you get curious and want to learn more? Or do you get motivated because you want to get better at this? The only thing I have to counter what I want to say about hobbies and just doing stuff instead of thinking about it is make sure you're passionate. There's some bit of passion behind the doing. I think that sometimes people pick up hobbies just because their favorite influencer is doing them. Their friend said that they liked it. And so they feel like they have to like it. If you don't like something, the first 3 times you try doing it, it's probably not for you. Probably not for you. But if it's something that takes a lot of practice, but you enjoy doing it, you will know the difference. If you're getting frustrated and mad and angry or upset while doing something, that hobby probably isn't for you. Set it down, walk away. Go try something else. Do you know how many hobbies there are out there? This is one I just thought of. Rolling rocks. You can literally go pick rocks outside, get a sander, and sand rocks down and make them into cute little things. This is sea glass, so not really. But you understand what I'm trying to make. Another version. My grandpa, he's been doing stained glass for a long time. He still does it to this day. So cool. He just picked it up one day. I think that's sick. Sewing. I've showed you guys my scrapbook before. If you haven't seen, let me pull it out real quick. Actually, let me pull out my... Whoopsies. I'm breaking things down over here. I'm going to show you a few things just to prove that you don't need to be good at something. You just need to be passionate about it. And there has to be some aspect of want to do it. I'm going to show you this cute... I think they're cute, to be honest with you. I'm still going to frame this, and my sisters see this. They don't watch my video, so they're not going to see this. But I drew all of my family in these little, what are they called? Stick figure-esque things. For example, this is my sister Hannah. She's going to be a therapist soon. She's going to grad school right now. So I drew her as a therapist. This is in her little chair, in her therapy chair. I drew my sister Grace because my sister Grace is I think I drew a different one. Hang on. Let me let it fall out. There it is. I drew my sister Grace It has a cookie in her hand and a book because she's a librarian and she also bakes all the time. So, like, this isn't good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think people are going to like that, but it's something that I was like, this is so fun to draw like this. I have one of myself. I'll put a picture right here of me. I probably won't, but hypothetically, maybe it's on my Instagram. I made my, I don't know if that's weird to share. In therapy, I have a safe space I go in my head when I get anxious. And I drew my safe space. Like, you don't have to be good at art to be doing art. Another example of art or hobby doing, scrapbooking it up. Scrapbooking, I think, is so fun. Like, I've put so this one's funny, actually. Hang on, let me show you this. So one of my best friends, I hope you can hear me still, he made this for my Valentine's Day card. Richie did. He said, "Damn, girl." And then when you open it, it's a picture of my cat, Millie. It says, "That pussy's mean." Millie is so mean to anyone that's not me. She's even mean to me at this point. She doesn't really like people that much. I feel like it's just a thing that happens to cats sometimes. They just kind of get a little mean as they get older, or they'll be loved when they want to be loved. But, like, my whole scrapbook is just pictures and cards. Like, this is a card from summer camp from one of the kids. It says, "Best coach ever." And it was a girl saying, "Thank you for being my coach." This is so sad that these have faded. They're pictures from camp. That makes me actually so incredibly sad that those faded. I miss camp so much. Anyways, you get the point. Your art does not have to be good if you're going to do art. Your hobbies don't need to be like, you don't have to be, this is in high school. We're not competing. You don't have to be the best. That's all. Just think about it that way. Because, like, last night, for example, I went and flipped with some of my friends. I'm learning a backflip. I learned a front handspring last night. And when I walk in there and I see some of these motherfuckers flipping, they're hitting triple corks. They're going crazy on that thing. Like, I am in awe every time I go in there, and it's so sick. But I've done this I've literally spent 3 hours doing this, and I've learned a backflip and a front handspring. I can pull one out. These people have been flipping every day for, like, 8 years of their lives, 16 years. Like, I met one guy last night. He's been pro since 2019, but he's been flipping since he's been 8 years old. Like, what am I shouldn't be competing against that. I should be competing against myself. It's always like a race against yourself, I think. And always remember that when you are trying to do something for the first time, you're not going to be good. Like, you might be a natural athlete, so things come better to you. You might be a natural artist, so things come better to you. But reading, for me, a great example, I was not good at reading when I first started reading. Now, I can kind of fly through a book pretty quick. I started a new book 2 days ago. I'm already on page 100. Like, that was something that felt so far away when I first started reading. Is getting to 100 pages in a book. Are you kidding? Ooh. I said, give me 2 weeks. But now, that's a day and a half of reading. It's not that much reading for me. Yeah. But I just want to talk about hobbies today because I feel like we put too much emphasis on being good at things when in reality, you are only seeing the best of the best when it comes to social media. You are not seeing people that are average. You are not seeing people that are just, like, normal at hobbies. You don't have to be a professional hobbyer. I just picked up, I have a new little playlist that I will be starting on here. I have to get 2 more things of equipment before I can start posting about it. I'm so excited. But it is a new hobby for me. And I hate to say it, but I think I just know vibes. So I picked up on it pretty quick. If you think you know what it is, comment below. And I'm kind of proud of myself for this video. This is the only recording I did today. I did not press record more than once. So we are killing it in terms of just trust yourself. Trust yourself that you will learn to be better. And it takes time. Again, T. Things take time. Nothing comes quickly, except unless you're, like, naturally God gifted at that thing, which I think we all have one or 2 things in our lives that we're naturally born well at. That's all. Let me make sure I didn't write anything else down. Yeah. You just learn a lot about yourself when you are a beginner at things, I think. Personally, I've learned a lot about myself when I gave up on things right away when I was really bad at them. Not great. But we live and we learn. And that's all I have to say tonight. Peace, love, and happiness. I had someone request a video this morning, actually, which I will be making. So if you remember requesting a video, I don't remember your username. I'm making that video for you next. Don't worry, I did not forget about you. Next time I record, I will make that video. Mwah. Peace, love, and happiness. I love you. Bye. Nee, nee, nee.